And welcome everyone to the Vegans Explore podcast. Today I have one of my favorite guests. Don't tell all my other guests, but one of my favorite guests that we've ever had on our platform. We have Dr. Michael Klaper, respected plant-based physician for over 40 years. He's been not only helping in preventative medicine and general practice and helping everyone live a healthier life, but also ushering the new generation, which I feel is probably the biggest thing that we want to touch on this episode, the new generation, to bring this practice to the forefront, because there's a lot of things working, and learn firsthand from you, there's a lot of things working against them, and you're making that path, almost like bushwhacking that path, so that way they don't come against these obstacles. So thank you so much, Dr. Klaper, for being with us today.
Oh, it's a joy and an honor. It's great to see you again, Sean.
So the big news right now is that you have a book that's coming out, or probably when they're watching this, it's already out, April 2026. I was about to say 2025. Time is flying. Tell us a little bit about the Moving Medicine Forward book that is coming out and why we should all be excited about it.
So this book, entitled Moving Medicine Forward, is the culmination and the encapsulation of my last 4.5 years of work going to the nation's medical schools and trying to reach the medical students there with a very important message that I wish someone had told me when I was a medical student. It would have changed the course of my medical career. And the main message that we're trying to deliver is, one, the chronic diseases that these young doctors are going to spend the majority of their careers treating: obesity, diabetes, clogged arteries, high blood pressure, autoimmune disease, colitis, etc. Turns out that, one, these are reversible diseases. These are not lifetime curses that were visited upon you by a wrathful God. These are conditions in your body that are being kept active largely from the food that we are pouring through our system day after day after day. And and if one gets on a truly healthful diet and lifestyle program, these diseases go away. They're reversible. And that's exciting, because we get the opposite message. Both the doctors and the lay public, high blood pressure, they will take these pills the rest of their lives. Diabetes, once on insulin, always on insulin. No one gets off insulin. These classical chestnuts are absolutely false. It turns out these are absolutely reversible diseases, that high blood pressure is from arteries that are stiffened and tightened and clamped down due to the inflammatory and salt-laden diet. Get these folks on a diet of a low-fat diet of whole plant foods with lots of potassium. Those arteries dilate and open up, the pressure comes down. And not only can you get them off their medication, you have to get them off, because if you keep them on these powerful medicines that dilate their blood vessels and lower their blood pressure, when they no longer have high blood pressure, they've lost the weight and the arteries are open, they'll stand up and the blood pressure goes down, their blood volume goes down to their legs, and they pass out on you. You have to get them off this medicine. The same thing with diabetes. The insulin is required to move sugar from the blood into the cells. But if the insulin receptors on the cells are all clogged up with fat, then the insulin doesn't work well at all. Well, we get these people on a plant-based diet that's low in fat. The interfering fats in the cells are burned for energy. The insulin receptors open up. Blood sugars come down. And not only can you get them off their insulin, you have to get them off before their blood sugar drops through their boots. We see this again and again. I know this is a long answer, but the joy is, one, knowing that the majority of these diseases that people bring to their family doctor are largely reversible with a healthy diet and lifestyle. And two, of great interest to you and me, that a whole food plant-based diet is the key to this reversal. The animal fats and proteins make it worse. Get these folks on a diet of whole plant foods. and that opens up the key to true disease reversal and deep healing on the deepest levels. So these are exciting messages to bring to both doctors and the lay public. And that's the message of moving medicine forward, because we've been hanging back in the dark ages on my noble profession here. It's time that we stop ignoring the powerful force that is our patient's diet, and help them eat a truly healthful diet that will foster health throughout the systems of their body.
So right now, with the book coming out, once again, but when you're watching this, it may be out already, but it's coming out. What's the date that's coming out?
April 7th. Yeah, if we're airing before April 7th, I encourage everyone to go to Amazon and pre-order a copy, and you'll get the lowest price that Amazon will be selling it at. And in the springtime, you'll get a nice gift in your mailbox. You'll have a copy of the book there. If we're airing this after April 7th, don't just go buy the book.
And what can somebody do at home? Like, let's say, obviously, we have different audiences. We have doctors who, definitely need to hear this message for their future practice. But someone like myself, or someone who may not be a doctor, or just anyone in general, how can they play a role in this message, this movement going forward?
And you should be prepared to step up and be a patient whose intent is to work with your doctor. Say, doctor, how can we reverse my high blood pressure? How can we reverse my diabetes? How can we reverse my lupus? That's what the patient of the 21st century should be asking their doctor, and is going to force the doctor to work with you in a constructive way. So that's the best thing you can do, is get yourself, be ready to be a patient who is going to be reversing their diseases, and working with your doctor to do that. And at the end, I also say, but also write your state medical board and say, I wish my doctor knew more about nutrition. Please start asking on the board exams nutrition-based questions, so we can kind of move things along here. But the most important thing to do is prepare yourself as a patient who actively wants to revert their disease, and to work with your doctor to have the two of you create a program that's going to create the deepest level of health throughout your body.
And I want to thank you so much. It's always a pleasure speaking with you, learning from you. And I encourage everyone at home listening or watching this right now, where can they go to get more information about all the things that you do?
Sure. Go to Amazon and type in either my last name, Klaper, Klaper, or the title of the book, Moving Medicine Forward. And you'll see it. I should print it out and have a copy of the cover here. And again, you can pre-order it, and you'll get the lowest price that Amazon will be selling it for. And if we're after April 7th, then go to any bookstore or off Amazon and order your own copy.
And as always, we want to thank you for listening to the Vegans Explore podcast. I'm your host, Sean A. Russell. Of course, we're here with Dr. Michael Klaper, and you can always find us every single day. We are a daily vegan podcast, bringing you everything that's going on with the movement. You go to vegansexplore.com/podcast, where we will have show notes for this episode. So if you don't, have trouble searching for whatever, we'll have the link so you can do the pre-order or purchase the book and learn more about all the work that Dr. Michael Klaper is doing. So thank you so much for being on the show.
And thank you, Sean. Excellent interview. I really enjoyed it. All the best to you and your viewers.